Right, guys, I'm gonna go straight into today's episode, yeah? So I've got some mild inconveniences that trigger you. Okay? So I'm gonna read some out for you and let me know what you think, yeah? First one. When your mum walks in, or basically, think about when you're a child.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You're in your room, chilling, doing some homework, whatever have you. Mum comes in. Sakib,
Yeah.
I need to speak to you.
Yeah.
Oh, Mum, what happened?
Yeah.
She opens the door. She leaves the door wide open.
Yeah.
She goes back downstairs. The door's wide open.
Don't.
And you're like, I've got to get up and close the door again.
I know.
So frustrated, you know. Mad.
That's bringing back my childhood, man. But
It's annoying, isn't it? It's
like,
annoying.
Yeah.
Proper annoying.
Bro, it's not just mothers though, is it? It's the siblings. Bro,
Siblings,
the siblings
guys,
will come there and do that purposely, bro.
But I still do that to my sister.
That's what I mean. Like, bro, I remember my sister, yeah, bro, she would do the most annoying things, like purposely, like, for example, switch on the light.
Yeah.
And
leave it on.
It's so common.
Yeah.
Like, all siblings do that, I know, right? But she'd do the most annoying things.
I'll do it to myself. I'll go into her room, switch the light off,
Yeah.
and walk out.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Next one. So both sides of your pillow is warm.
Huh? Oh, yeah. That is...
Both sides of your pillow are warm.
Are warm?
Yeah. So you know, like when you sleep, yeah?
You want it cool.
And you know when it's really hot?
Yeah.
Really hot, and you're like, oh shit, man, this side of the pillow is too warm. And you switch the pillow over, you flip it over,
Right.
and it's cool.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
Nah?
I've never
Serious?
ever experienced.
I have to do that, bro. I have to.
You haven't
if
been
both
raised-
sides of the pillows are warm, bro, what's
How
going
can
on?
both sides be warm, bro?
Because it's underneath, innit?
So what's warming it up from underneath?
Or it's not even that. It's you're sleeping on it. One side is warm.
Yeah.
You flip it, you get cool, but it's only cool for a little bit. Then it
Yeah,
becomes
yeah,
warm
yeah,
again. Then you try flip it and you just keep.
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're like, oh, what is this? And you just
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
Do you know what he hasn't?
man?
I do, but all the time.
He hasn't lived through poverty, so he doesn't know the hardship of life.
I've never ever come across with pillow.
So when you're sleeping,
Yeah.
yeah, that your side of the pillow is always gonna be warm because your head's on it, right?
Okay.
Your head's on it, right? But now you're like, it's too warm for you. Like your ears are warm. It's getting too
Yeah.
hot. So you flip it. It's cool. It's like neutral now. It's not warm.
Maybe that's something that I just never ever discovered.
Try that tonight.
You try it.
But I think my body's just become used to it or something. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, this is.
I'll have to admit though,
man,
it
that
hasn't
all the
happened to me recently, but I remember it.
That's because
happening.
when in winter, in the summer, when it's
Okay, yeah,
warm,
fair
then
enough.
you need the other side of the pillow to be cool. Innit?
You know, that's so annoying because it's like it ruins your sleep. You can't sleep
Yeah.
and you keep tossing and turning.
It's annoying. It is annoying.
No comments. But anyway.
All right, next one. When your phone is not in your pocket, but you always feel like your phone's vibrating in your pocket. So like your phone's on your right side,
Yeah.
But you always feel like, oh damn, why's my phone vibrating? But you check your pockets,
There's nothing
There's nothing there. Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Bro.
Bro, that happens to me whilst my phone is in my pocket and it vibrates. I take my phone up and thinking there's a message.
Yeah.
There's no
And
message.
nothing. There's no message.
Yeah.
No, that happens to me all the time,
the
bro.
time, man.
But bro, can I tell you one story? Yeah. I remember the first time. Yeah. I think I was like 12 or 13 years old. Yeah. I got my first phone in it. Man, I'm very excited, bro. I didn't
Nokia.
have a SIM card.
Nokia.
Huh?
Nokia.
Yeah, it was a Nokia.
Was it?
Right, it was a black and white screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, had it in my phone. Had it in my pocket. Took it to school. And obviously, bro, no SIM card. I ain't got no friends to call me. Right. So, literally. But for some odd reason, I had like an alarm set or something like that. And bro, this was the first time carrying a phone with me. And next thing you know, bruv, I felt the worst vibration in my leg, unexpected, especially when you're not used to that shit, bro. Honestly, bro, I jumped like mad, bro. I literally felt like as though I've got a rat or something in my pocket. Bro, I was jumping up and down. Next thing you know, I pulled it out. I was like, oh god.
Bro, you know those Nokias ain't no joke when it vibrates, you know? It's like a bloody drill, bro.
mad. It is
like
mad.
a drill, man.
Massage gun, bro.
This guy's kinky, bro. But I'm joking.
Alright.
Yeah.
What about this one? What about this one? Because you remember when you were younger, when you're on your computer and you get headphones in, and to plug in the headphones, right?
Yeah.
And then let's just say you need to go somewhere and pick something up.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get up, and then your headphones are still in.
Yeah.
And it yanks your ears.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Bro, I've got another story for that. Sorry,
Go,
bro, and
go.
I'll keep
Go.
going into
No, it's
stories,
nice,
yeah?
nice. Go for it.
I don't know if I've mentioned this before, yeah, but bro, I just remember, yeah, I used to work in Central, yeah, and I'm listening. You know, back in the day, yeah, you'd listen to your songs in through your Nokia phone, back to Nokias, yeah. I'm listening to my songs, and while I'm listening, bro, like, you got to remember, yeah, this is like 7 o'clock in the morning. London Underground's like super busy, and basically you're like listening to like dirty songs, yeah, and bro, some of them are like the most bendal songs whatsoever, yeah. And basically, back then, if the cable disconnected
slightly,
right,
yeah.
That shit happened to me twice, bro.
What song was it?
Oh, bro, I can't remember. It was from that song Namaste London.
Which one?
It's Akshay Kumar's
Yeah.
and Katrina Kaif.
Yeah, I know the
Right.
movie.
Chakna. You know which song that is? It's a Punjabi song, right? And bro, basically where they're like on some field. And
Yes,
basically
I know
he's
you're talking about.
on
I know
the
you're
track
talking about. Yeah. I know exactly.
She's wearing I think she's wearing a pink dress. Like, I don't know why I remember her wearing a pink dress, but anyway, she's wearing a pink dress.
I know exactly what song it is. I know exactly what song it is.
And bro, that was sort of blasting it, and bro, I got all these like white people like looking at me thinking, oh, a fresh pot. Like, honestly, bro, I got so embarrassed. And then there's that one Asian person sitting across me,
And he raised you.
thinking, yeah, bro, why you ruining my rep? Like, bro, it's honestly. But then, bro, the other time was once I remember going to college and jumping on the bus in the morning. And once again, bro, like, as in, you know, back in college days, like, everyone's like listening to their R&B and all that stuff, yeah. And bro, here's me, I'm listening to like Atif Aslam, right? And like, bro, it just disconnected, and I was like, but yeah, okay.
So you're the type of guy that'll get caught listen to like Justin Bieber or something.
Yeah.
Like.
bro, I did, yeah. What's it? Baby. Bro, I don't care what people say, bro. Like people are embarrassed.
Baby was a banger.
I
Baby
think
was a
it's
banger.
good song,
Yeah.
man. I genuinely think it was a good song.
Alright, cool. Next one. Oh, this one's an annoying one actually. Do you know when you have like, when you feel like there's a bogey sticking out your nose,
Oh yeah.
but you're in public
Yeah.
and you can't really fix it because you're in public?
What'd you do, bro?
Bro, I just like try to blow it out with my nose, but it's
Yeah.
not coming. You can still feel it in your nose.
Yeah.
But then it ends up just being like a nose hit or something.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
nothing.
Yeah, it's
it's
nothing.
nothing.
But you got the feeling that it's always there.
But then what if when you are in something with someone, and all of a sudden something just flies out, bro?
Oh, that's the
that's
worst,
nasty,
man.
man.
That's the worst, man.
Actually, it don't happen to me, yeah. But yeah, you know.
Bro, imagine going throughout your whole day, at work, and there's a bogey
there and
sticking
no
out.
one's telling
no
you.
one's telling you that was violation.
That is deep.
That is
And you're having a meeting, you're
Yeah.
chairing a meeting, everything. You're standing in front of everyone. There's a big bastard bogey just hanging out.
That is deep.
That is sad.
That is nasty. This one.
Yeah, come for it.
When you're washing your hands,
Mm.
yeah, and you're wearing like a sleeve
Yeah,
top,
yeah.
and the water just drains down your sleeves,
Yeah, that is proper annoying.
ruins your whole
That
day.
is actually annoying.
So, bro, I went to a wedding, yeah, and it wasn't on the sleeves, yeah, but bro, and bro, I know this sort of like this people made memes out of it or whatever, or jokes in the past, and it's a very common thing, bro. But this does happen to a lot of men.
What was that?
So after you go to the toilet, wash your hands. As you're washing your hands, splashback, and bro, it's
And
on
it
the
goes
right,
all over.
it's
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
wrong
yeah.
place, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, man, this literally happened to me last week
What'd you do?
in front of the dryer, innit, bro?
Mr. Bean.
Bro, I had to. I was wearing a suit, like this is on a wedding.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like a light grey type
Oh,
suit.
that's the worst one, yeah.
And on that, bro, like the splashes, bro, it shows, bro. I can't just go upstairs, like, oh man, that was proper deep, bro. And I'm like standing in front of the thing, and I'm just like,
Gyrating your hips, bro.
yeah, but
Oh man. Next one is when you put on fresh pair of socks
yeah,
and then you step on a puddle of water. Fresh new pair of socks,
Yeah.
Walking around the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's puddle in the house.
There's like a little,
So like a wet patch in the
Yeah,
kitchen
yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
yeah.
That's annoying.
Ruins
That is
the whole
proper
thing, man.
annoying. Yeah.
fresh new socks
Yeah,
as well.
You don't
Yeah.
feel clean anymore.
Nah.
Yeah.
Literally feels like you did wudu. Last one.
Yeah.
mosquito buzz in your ear whilst trying to sleep.
Oh, that's the worst one.
Bro.
And you know, it starts tickling. It's like tickling. It's like ticklish feeling.
And it's annoying. Like it's annoying.
It's just like, oh, mate.
That shit makes me mad.
But it happens all the time in summer. In summer, it's particularly, I have wars with mosquitoes, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
For me,
Keep
it
slapping
usually happens
yourself,
back
You
home.
keep slapping yourself.
The worst part is, you know, when you think you killed it or it's gone.
Yeah.
You're sleeping and you just hear this bzzz come back.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh man, not again. Usually that happens back home a lot because of the mosquitoes and stuff.
Because I leave in the summer, I leave my window open, innit?
Mm.
So when I leave my window open, the mosquito just grab any opportunity to come inside my room.
So, bro, there's a common sense thing, yeah?
Go on.
Right? And that is, during the day... No, during night, sorry. During the nights, if you're going to leave your window open, don't turn on your lights. Because it's going to be lighter inside than outside.
Yeah.
And bro, I know like loads of people are probably going to hear this and think, you know what? Come on, man, it's not rocket science. Of course, we all know that. No, we all don't know that. And that's the reason why I'm saying it. Like, and I think people need to understand that from inside, if it's lighter, everyone from outside can see you. And of course, insects will also see you and they will come inside into the brightening area. Like, come on, man, just use a bit of logic, man. Keep your lights off.
I'm sorry, man.
It's upsetting, man.
What happened
It's
again?
What
upsetting.
if it's just your phone light? Sometimes you realize that it still comes with your phone light.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like all the lights are off. I've done it myself. All the lights are off, but then your phone's obviously you're just going on your phone, whatever, and you just can see it coming around your phone.
And that's
like
the problem,
bloody
man.
hell.
That's the problem, bro. What I tend to do is I leave the hallway light on,
So it goes there instead.
and I leave the door open so that attracts the light. And
Sometimes,
then at least
the mosquitoes are quite clever, man. They just sit like somewhere,
Waiting.
waiting.
And then the minute you get up trying to whack it, bro, they're gone.
They're gone.
bro.
Where you gone, bro? But sometimes they open light,
Come back, fam.
and it's just sitting on the wall.
Yeah.
It's like staring at you, like, bro, I'm gonna mess you up, bro. You
I'm
wait till
ruining it.
you wait till you get back in bed.
I want to suck your blood, bro. I want to suck your blood.
Mm.
I'm gonna have that blood, bro. Sorry. I'm gonna have that blood, bro. So, right, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Right, guys, thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Ansar.
It's Saqib.
And your boy Hobbs.
And thank you for tuning in to After 5 Club. Hope you have an amazing day. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And guys, without further ado, we're going to get cracking with today's episode, man.
That's right, mate.
How you guys been? All good?
Bro.
Take sub kuch take.
I'm on annual leave, bro.
You on leave?
Yeah, bro.
How many leaves is he taking? Every single
every
episode.
couple weeks, you guys are on leave. You're living life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I rate it, bro. I rate it,
Yeah,
bro.
man, I actually rate that.
I want to be like you, man.
I know, bro.
I want to be like you, bro.
I knew that the first time you met me, bro. But yeah.
I agree. You know.
And you want to be like him, bro. sorry.
Bro.
That's it. But look, it's a circle of trust.
Circle of life, bro.
Circle
Circle of life, man.
Licking bomb.
Then you got Hobbs. Then you got Saqib. Then you got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hobbs. That's a key. I'm joking.
Yeah. How you been, Hobbs? You been alright? Good.
Yeah, same old, busy. Just one thing I've realized, you know, like in the UK, if you actually think about it, we're gonna be working till we're dead. Like realistically, like the way things are going, the economy, everything is, for me, I've just been deep in recently, like no matter how much money you earn, it's still never enough. Even if you're earning a lot, like as in you either sacrifice your time for money or you're sacrificing money for time, and it's like you can't find that right balance. You're never content.
Bro, I remember, I used to go to this Gujarati mosque, and the Maulvi Sahib, he used to say, time is money, don't waste time is money, right? And bro, you know what, at that time I used to think, how the hell is time money, bro? Like, and then I realized, like, now, bro, it makes sense, innit? Like,
I heard it from 3 Idiots. Didn't you say the same thing?
Oh, I don't know.
The headmaster, Raju Rastogi. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Raju Rastogi.
I haven't watched it.
Raw. You ain't watched 3 Idiots?
No,
3
man.
Idiots, you haven't watched it?
Bro, that's like one of the best Indian films you've ever watched.
Do you even watch Indian films?
Nah, man.
That's probably why.
That's yeah.
But listen,
That's
bro,
homework. That's homework.
it's a very valid point, man. Like, you know, bro, it's you know, this is life, innit? Like, as in, but I remember, when I was growing up, I just used to think to myself, you know what? Back in the day, bruv, 25-30 grand used to sound a lot, bro. Like, as a kid, like, I just remember growing up thinking, yeah, bro, 30 grand, bro. As long as I'm earning 30 grand, I'm cool, bro. Bro, like, as in, you know, regardless of how much you earn, like as in, even if you like, one thing I've realized: the more you earn, more responsibilities come. Somehow, one way or another.
More money, more problems.
That's it, bro. That's it.
And being an adult, you have to get used to spending like 40, 50 quid a day just over nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And this is good. It's the saying goes, isn't it? When you're young, you have the energy
And time.
you have the time,
Yeah.
but you got money.
Yeah.
In middle age, you got the time. Sorry, you got the youth, the health, the energy. You got the money, but you ain't got time. And when you're elderly, you haven't got energy, but you got the time and you got money. There's always one thing that's missing.
You don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. It's proper deep.
And that's what I've just been deep in recently, thinking, you know, yeah, man, what a life. Like, realistically, for the average human being in the UK, you're pretty much going to work until you die.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't it? Because everything's just so much more expensive, and there is no. I remember, like, back in the days, you could spend time with families. I remember so much stuff you could still do, and it was manageable.
100%.
Now it's like a lot of your time is just going on work, and then you don't even have time to spend it.
That's it.
And then I don't know, man. It's just.
But you know what I say to that? YOLO, man. You only live once. Can't accomplish all the things that you want to do. Because at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, you want to be looking back and thinking, oh, how much money I made, how much I did this, how much did that, or you want to be like, oh, how many memories did I make? The time I spent with my family, the time I spent with my kids.
Bro, you know what? Yeah, I'll come through this post, yeah. Bro, it made me think proper deep. And that is, every single person you see right now, every building, every object you see right now out on the road, when you go down central London, wherever you are, anywhere in the world, bro, in 100 years from now, nothing's gonna matter. Bro, do you remember? Do you know anyone who was there 100 years ago? No. Even if it's your great granddad, grandparents, whatever. No one knows. No one gives a shit. Right. So simple as, bro. Like, as in, who are we earning for?
This is it, man. This is what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying.
just got to do you, man. Like, do you know what I
when
mean?
you
You
leave,
gotta do what you got.
when you leave this earth, you want to leave a legacy. You want to leave a legacy where people remember you for the good things.
No,
Not about how many-
bro.
how much money they
I'm
make you.
trying to say something else, bro.
I'm so sorry,
You
I'm so
just
sorry.
totally ruined that moment, bro.
No.
Take two.
But bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're making an interesting point.
No. I was cooking something, bro. I was cooking something. Go on, carry on.
No, bro. The point that I was trying to say was that basically in your life you're like too busy trying to do stuff. You're trying to like achieve. Before you know it, you're bloody dead, and that shit ain't going to your grave. Do you know what I mean? Like, as in, so what is the whole point? Like, as in, why not do something? Just do enough for yourself. Make sure you're actually happy, you're content, because literally in the future none of this stuff is actually gonna make anything for you. It's not gonna do anything for you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, go for it, bro.
That's what I was gonna say.
Create a legacy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to create a legacy before you leave, man. You know what I mean? So when you leave, you want to be known for how much money you're making, how much properties you got, how many business you got, or you're going to leave a legacy where people actually know you for, right, this guy, he was in our community, he helped people in our community. He helped build mosques. He helped
biryani, bro.
He helped biryanis. He helped dish out biryanis, bro.
Sorry.
Do you know what? That's such a good point.
Yeah. No,
Because
true.
I was having a conversation with one of my staff, and what happened was, funnily enough, we had this conversation and we were just talking to each other about, okay, so in this life, like I told him essentially what I'm doing currently, what I'm going through right now in my life is working this hard, not for myself. I'm sacrificing my life for the betterment of my future children, family, etc. So then we were just having a debate back and forth, and he was saying stuff like, yeah, but you know, why are you going to sacrifice your life? Your own children and stuff, eventually they will have their own life and they'll make it themselves, and they'll go through their own process. But I was just finding it difficult for that to settle in, knowing that I thought that's what a man's role is, to know that you've done what you can for your family first and foremost, and obviously once you help other people as well, but your family is number one. So I wanted to ask you guys as well, what do you think about that, essentially, where you feel like what's your thoughts on sacrificing your life in terms of you putting the extra work in for the benefit of your future children, if you do have children, compared to just YOLO? Now, what do you think?
But that's a very, very good question, but I'm going to answer it after.
So what I think is, if you're going to sacrifice your own life and your own goals and your own commitments and your own responsibilities for the betterment of your children, I think that's completely fine. But at the same time, you have to look after yourself and be the man that you need to be before you look after your children. Because, bro, like when you're on the plane, right?
Yeah.
And they're always saying it, when in an emergency situation, you got to put your own mask on before your kid's mask on, right?
Yeah.
So that goes hand to hand. How you perceive looking after your kids. You got to look after yourself and make sure you're on point before you pass. Yes. To look after your own kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
There's no point looking after your kids when you're like a bum and this type, bro, because they're looking up to you. Remember, they're looking up to you.
A perfect example is, say you're working, you've got 2 jobs, you've got a full-time job and a part-time evening job, an example.
Yeah.
And now what people would be doing in a mid-20s age would be, they got their 9 to 5 and now they're going on odd holidays, they're doing this, all of these kind of things. But instead, you're working extra hard, you're doing late nights, night shifts and all of that stuff with the intention of, I'm doing this for my children's future. So you're sacrificing your time. Do you get it?
Yeah.
For the betterment of your
Okay,
children.
Yeah.
But obviously some people
I get
don't agree with
First
that.
of all, you don't even know if you can have children.
Yeah.
Like
Or something
you're
to
planning
be behind for regardless.
I get what you're trying to say. Like, you future-proofing yourself that when I do eventually have children, like, they're going to be good. But first of all, you don't even know if you can have children. Do you know what I mean? So why would you sacrifice your own current life just for the future of the children you don't have yet?
But do you know what? I tend to have, for me, the fear I have within myself is regret. So now, say for example, I'm living my life.
Yeah.
I'm going on holidays, Dubai.
Yeah.
Enjoying it, Belgium. You're living your life. You know, you're going on holidays. You're treating yourself. You're buying yourself a nice car above your means and all of that, because YOLO. But then say now you've been fortunate enough to have children. You're getting married now, and now you're feeling the tensions. And then. That's what I fear, and I feel like I can never put myself in that situation, or I'm scared to put myself in that situation, which is, do you get that point on it as well?
Yeah, I hear you. But look, with children, you have barakah when you have children anyway, innit? So regardless of your situation, whether you do have money, you don't have money, having kids is a blessing, regardless. You know what I mean? So in some way, shape or form, you're going to be okay, even if you're struggling for money. And obviously, I get where you're saying, where you want to put yourself in a position where when kids do arrive eventually, you're set and you can give back to the children. You have enough money for like clothes and all the other stuff that they need. But bro, you'll make something. Like you'll make it happen, bro.
Another thing I just quickly want to add, and then Sakib, you can add to that as well, is I don't just mean clothes and stuff. I mean like you sacrificing your life so that when you do become old and you pass away, for example, whatever you've saved up enough so that they can have a good quality of life, not just like clothes, but like assets and stuff like that.
Bro, I think, in my opinion, I think the children will have their own life. They've got their own time to grow. They've got their own time to focus on themselves, right? I think most parents, what they end up doing is, or most people, while they're young or they're getting into that parent life or newly married, they're trying to establish a future for themselves as well as their potential family. But I think in that process, they really do forget to live their own life, right? So I see, in my personal opinion, I think it's important to focus on yourself as well. At the end of the day, when you die, everything's going to go to your children anyway. But that's a simple fact. So what's the point of making all those sacrifices? And bruv, you're, no offense, yeah, as in, let's be real, yeah. We can only pray that our children be really good to us and all that sort of stuff. But what if, bruv, you grow up a plum? Like, let's be real, man. There's a lot of plums out there, right? Or a bad apple or something like that. Like, what can you do in those situations? Well, here's you've just given up like 10 years, sacrifice this, that, whatnot for the betterment of your children.
That don't deserve it.
I don't bloody deserve it. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, as in,
imagine you've worked so hard in building yourself, whether it's clearing off your mortgage or things like that, only for your son to just splash it in 1 year, or your daughter to just splash it in 1 year and it's finished, and you just worked your whole life for it.
Like, don't get me wrong, man. Like, as in,
do what you can.
I think for your children, obviously, if you can do it, that's fine. But I don't think you need to kill yourself. And like, as in, really make stress yourself out and start losing hair when they will, focus on their own life the minute they get married, or even before they get married, right? They're going to be focusing on themselves, on their own household, and probably visiting you maybe once or twice a week, or if you're lucky. Like, do you know what I mean? So focus on yourself, focus on your relationship with your wife, and try making the most of your life.
Yeah.
Right? But that doesn't necessarily mean. Basically, what I'm trying to say is just find the right balance. Right? So,
But in terms of assets and stuff, yeah, I hear what you're trying to say. But then I think like teaching them the basics of life, the essentials of life, how to respect people, how to like, you know, like teach them how to treat people right and stuff. But that's way more valuable than assets, bro.
Yeah, I completely agree. I just feel like, you know why? It's because obviously for us, we've grew up not with a spoon in our mouths. Like we didn't have privileges, pretty privileges. We didn't have many privileges. So I just feel like, for me, I feel like it's my duty to stop that in the generation. Like for me, I want it to be like, okay, when, you know, inshallah, if I do have children, at least I know it's not about giving them everything and making them not appreciative, but it's just making sure that they're protected. And I don't know, it's just I'm just talking about what I've been going through recently, and I just keep questioning my life at the moment. And yeah, I just wanted to get some advice as well.
Right, guys.
Yes.
Move on.
Spending too much time on this, bro.
I know. It was a good chat.
It was a good convo.
Yeah,
Good convo.
100%.
You got confused though. But
I did get a little bit confused. Sorry, I'm just warming up to the episode today.
Yeah.
Taking a bit of time. Anyways, right. So this week's challenge is I've got a couple props. Yeah.
Okay. Props.
Yeah.
Don't say smelling salts, man. That I can still feel it in my head. It's in my brain.
Sounds like sweets, bro.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, Valentine heart chocolates.
So what I've got here, these are toxic waste.
Oh, they're best sour,
Toxic
man.
waste.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, toxic waste are like one of the most sour candies you can get. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna have these candies, but I'm gonna divide them into a group of 3, a group of 5, and a group of 7. Right?
What do you mean, as in?
So there's 3 candies here.
Yeah.
There's 5 candies here, and there's 7 candies here. Yeah. One of us can get 3, one of us can get 5, one of us can get 7. Okay.
Okay.
And we have to have it at once, all at once. So whoever gets 7, you're screwed basically.
And what dictates who gets 7?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do rock paper scissors.
Oh nah, bro.
We're gonna have to. Rock paper scissors.
We have to take it all at once.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's gonna ruin you, bro. That's gonna finish your stomach, man. Your mouth is gonna be KO'd after this.
And wait, can we just spit out, or do we have to keep it in and for like how long? For like
At least 2 minutes. You gotta keep it in your mouth.
No, you have to keep the whole thing in. If we're doing it, we've got to do it properly.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna spit out, you spit out in it.
all right, but minimum 2 minutes.
2 minutes minimum.
Bro,
Right. So how are we gonna do
even
this?
3. So even if whoever, even though, okay, yeah.
3's not too bad.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just mix up the flavors a little.
Yeah, can we switch? Because there's one got too many reds. I want a mixture.
Red,
Re-
bro.
That's a dangerous one.
What is that?
This one.
Yeah, leave that in 7.
Why
Another-
7 person? Bro, give it to the 3, bro.
No.
It's got 3, bro.
That's calm. Put blue one, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's calm.
What say about these?
So
How's it just? Bro, I like this one. I like the color of this.
I haven't had these in
Nice.
years, you know.
oh, it
my
says,
life.
look, it says at the top. Lemon, apple. What's this one?
What's the toxic
Watermelon. Fuck that. Sorry. No.
Black cherry.
one? Ooh, do you know what?
And this one,
Can I just have one for the
red pear.
I don't want to have
I
one.
don't mind just having one. Right?
Nah, you're gonna ruin it, bro. Alright, come. How are we gonna do this? Yeah?
Should we make it 2, 4, and 6? Instead?
No.
It's decided, man.
No,
It's
because
done,
then
bro.
at least then we can have one right now. Innit?
No,
Is there any
go
left?
more.
Alright,
Come,
perfect.
Come. Alright, come. So we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors, yeah? And then this one, this first one, whoever wins this one gets the 3. Okay? We're gonna do one round first. Whoever wins this one gets 3.
Whoever wins the next one.
And basically, it's gonna be the odd one,
Okay.
right? We're gonna do rock, paper, scissors. Odd one gets 3.
Okay.
And then the remaining 2.
How do you wait? Sorry, which one? What's scissors?
Scissors.
Wait.
Rock, paper,
And
scissors.
just remind me so there's rock, paper. And no. I'm just double
Rock.
checking.
Paper,
No, because
scissors, and banduk.
No. Because the reason I'm saying that is because, bro, I used to do that, innit?
What's that?
Water.
So
So basically, if it's a rock, it's gonna go down. If it's scissor, it's gonna go down. But paper can float. So paper beats water.
Shut up, bro.
Ah, cool.
I can't.
Alright, let's do it.
Rock, paper, scissors, and then shoot.
Wait, is it
Oh,
rock,
okay.
paper, scissors, shoot?
Shoot, yeah.
Okay.
Right? Ready?
Wait,
It's gonna be odd one out, yeah?
Ah, go on.
Do it properly, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Rock.
Wait, hang on.
Dude, look.
Alright, come on. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes! Oh, we won.
No, he won. He's the odd one out.
Paper wraps.
It doesn't matter. He's the odd one out. He's the odd one out.
3.
No, I didn't understand that.
What do you mean, bro?
I thought it was about winning. Bro,
No, it's not
I
winning.
didn't realize.
But
that's
you
the
still
odd
would
one
have.
out.
What do you mean?
Me and you got the same, so he's the odd one out, so he gets a free.
No, bro.
Let's do it again because you didn't.
I can't come.
Wait.
Last
I'm
one,
sorry.
last one. This one, just for this one,
Yeah.
it's odd one out because it's 3 of
Odd
us.
one
innit?
out.
Yeah.
But what if I do scissors, you do that, you do that?
We do it again.
They have to do it again.
So it has to be the odd one.
Odd one
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
That's stupid, man.
What do you mean it's stupid? It's the only way to do it. You waste man.
Go on.
Alright, come. Again. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Why you got?
Yes. But you know, can I switch the flavor?
Nah, bro.
No.
Give me, bro, why you feeling? Bro, wallahi, bro, give me a cherry one.
Go. Which one do you want?
Give me a cherry one and I'll swap it for watermelon.
Go on, take that. Right, so give one time only, yeah? One only.
Yeah.
Only one chance. Yes. Okay?
Come on. Go on. And you can't just spit it out, man. Don't be a.
Alright, go on.
You ready? I need to get ready for this one. Come. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Bro, do you see what he did? You see what he did? No. You're a cheater, bro.
You have to do it again. You have to do that again.
Bro, I saw that.
You have to do that again.
VAR. Bro, that's cheat. That's cheat.
You have to do that again.
No,
Alright, 3,
no cheating, bro.
2,
I saw you did.
1, go. So rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright. Good luck.
Shit. But 7, man. Come on.
Alright, we
man,
have to
that's
open it
not-
one by one. Are you ready?
But this isn't even a punishment, bro.
Huh?
This is actually nice, isn't it?
So for the guys listening at home, Hobbs got 3, I've got 5, and Sakibu's got 7. And
Bro,
got
3 is
Paul.
calm. Give me
3 is
one
minor,
extra.
bro.
Give me
3 is
another one. I'll
3 is
have to do
minor.
it. Give me 7. I'll take it. I'll swap it.
Do you want
No.
Okay.
You man ready, yeah?
Alright.
But it's too much for me, man.
No.
2 minutes,
Put it
2
all-
minutes.
2 minutes. at least. I'm gonna put a time on. Just minimum 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna try to keep it on for longer.
That's fine.
Bro, you got. Don't just keep in your mouth. You got to swirl in your mouth and everything as well.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll continue with the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go on.
Alright. 3, 2, 1,
go.
All of them. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Why put one by one? You have to put the whole stuff.
Put all in. Put it.
Yeah. I'm dying from 3. Where's the 7? You can't swallow it. You can't split. You can't swallow. No. What do you, Bob, it's not even 20 seconds.
Oh.
Now the flavor's coming.
You got this. You got this. Almost.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's gone now.
Yo, lads, I can't do it.
45 seconds. 45
Red
seconds.
pepper as well.
Oh.
Can I have another one?
Yeah.
You hate me.
Calm. I'm good.
No, it's gone sweet. It's gone sweet.
Look at
You got 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds, come on. Yeah, 30 more seconds.
But it's nasty.
Come on, 20 more
It's
seconds.
actually tasting,
You got-
well, it's
20 more
tasting
seconds.
disgusting.
Come on. 20, 19, 18, 17.
It's getting alright now.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah. I think in
I can't keep my mouth though.
I can.
man.
Don't bite into it.
It's that initial phase.
That was mad.
No, it tastes nice.
Yeah, it settles down afterwards, doesn't it?
Yeah. It was that first 30 seconds.
ASMR.
I feel like I've just taken in like 300 calories.
Solid. Solid.
That was horrible. I can't lie, man.
No, not nice.
For the first 30 seconds, it was mad. It was mad.
That's it for the first minute for me, bro.
Right, we're gonna move on. Shakib, it's time for top 5 for this week.
Let's do this.
So, current leaderboards is Hobbs on 2 points, Shakib's on 1 point. It's gonna be me and Hobbs answering the questions today. Shakib's gonna ask questions. So,
Not pad up. Ready?
yes, Shakib.
Yes.
Hit me.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Okay.
Question number 1, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, lads. Here goes, yeah? I've got 3 questions. What are the 5 most visited countries? Sorry, cities.
Cities.
Yeah, cities.
Well, that's just. All right, let's do it. Next.
Okay. Next question. 5 top most visited websites. Why you guys laughing, bro? 5 top most visited websites.
Alright, cool. Mine now. Okay. Of all time? Or from...
No, let's just say in the last year, 2023.
Well, that changed the whole question.
Is
up
that
there.
your list? Is that what you got?
So
from
I've
the-
got a list. Sorry, bro. I'm just going to rephrase the question. I'm going
Yeah.
to say it again, yeah? Right. Top 5 most visited websites recorded in 2023.
Okay.
Globally, across the world.
Yeah,
okay?
Right, go on, next
So,
one. Done.
last question, yeah?
Yeah.
Last question. 5 most spoken languages in the world.
Say that again. 5 most.
Spoken languages in the world. You guys done, yeah?
Yep.
So, guys, just to summarize, there was 3 questions, yeah? So, starting from the first one.
We're going to have to swap phones, yeah?
Yeah, so you, mans, swap phones.
Now we'll just say we got trust within each other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
it's
look,
fine,
you
it's
can
fine.
see.
Yeah, I can see it.
Have a look for it.
Look, I showed
Can
you
you
already.
guys just tilt your phones directed towards me, just ever so slightly, just so I can see none of you guys are typing. And if I see anyone typing,
Oh, how about we put it down? How about we put the phone down?
Yeah, just leave it there.
Yeah?
Leave
Alright,
it there. and,
that's fine.
we can see it and look. It's
Say no,
can't
say no,
move.
say no.
okay, cool. So, what are the top 5 countries visited? Yeah.
Cities.
Oh, sorry, cities visited. So, Hobbs, what did you put down?
I put London, New York, Bangkok, Beijing, and Tokyo.
Bro, you're a G, you know that. You've done really well, but in the top 10 anyway.
I put
It was about the top 5.
New York, Barcelona, Paris, London, Mecca.
It's interesting.
I only reason I put Mecca is because I know obviously for Hajj Umrah, loads of people go there every year.
So, according to CNBC, right?
You have to mention that because
I have to, because bro, there's lots of different resources out there, right? But I'm gonna merge them. Because I've got 2 different websites, right? I'm trying to find the best of each, right? Just to help you guys score up a little bit.
Go on.
Okay, so top 10, so top 5 according to this website. Number 1 was Istanbul. Yeah.
we didn't get that.
Number 2 was London. Number
Yep.
3 was Dubai. Number 4 was Antalya, and number 5 was Paris.
Did you put Paris?
No.
So I won that.
No,
'Cause I put
one
London
second,
and
No,
Paris.
but it's not done.
1 second.
It's merging.
I'm merging it.
Okay, fine,
I'm
yeah.
merging
Fine,
it, yeah?
fine.
So you got 2, I got 1
how
so
many
far.
did you get over here?
2.
What did you say?
London and Paris.
London and Paris. And what did you say?
Just London.
Just London. Okay. Now,
You got it because you got New York. We did the same.
according to another website, there's Hong Kong.
You didn't put
You
Beijing.
didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. You waste, man. Okay. Right. So, no one
That's what I
got
was
Hong Kong.
thinking,
There's
no.
Bangkok.
Yes.
You got that.
Okay.
Now we're
There's
even.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singapore.
No.
And then there's, I don't know how to pronounce this, but Macau.
Oh, China.
M-A-C-A.
China. Yeah.
Macau.
Macau.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Okay, that means we're even.
So, you guys are even.
Okay.
Yeah.
1-1 then. You get a point each.
A point each. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I'll say
fine.
point
You
each.
can add a point each if you guys want. Okay, that's fine.
And so you're answering the next question first.
Next question.
The side website.
Top 5 visited websites, mate.
Okay, so I put Google,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
I went for social media, so I don't know.
No.
Does that count websites?
No.
Surely, because they got websites.
Bro,
But social media is
listen,
social
listen,
media.
listen. Don't. Are you asking me? Or
I'm
him?
asking you. I'm asking
Why
you.
are you answering?
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'm asking you. Because I put down social media, isn't it?
Okay.
Right?
That's fine.
I don't know if it's count website or not, but let's
That's
see.
fine. What did
I
you
put
say?
Google, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
YouTube, Google, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. YouTube, Google, Instagram.
Snapchat. Sorry, and Twitter.
Wait, that's 6.
It's 5, bro.
Okay, yeah, and Twitter.
X.
Okay.
You've read this question.
Wallahi, I
haven't
haven't.
you?
Wallahi,
You sure?
on my life,
You
I
sure?
haven't. Wallahi.
That's fine, because according to a certain website that was probably like child friendly, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, the website where I actually got the statistics from, they're a little bit more accurate. But anyway, no, interesting. Thank you. What about yourself?
Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
Disney Plus,
Okay.
visit Dubai.com. You see down all the adverts. So I thought,
Serious, bro.
down
Come
all-
on, bro. All right, go on.
Google.
Okay.
And the last one, bleep it if you feel like you have to. Pornhub.
Verify, please.
He's
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
bro.
You want to verify mine as well?
No, it's
Okay.
fine, bro. Bro, I don't have trust issues over here, bro.
Ah, good. Let's
Okay,
go.
bro, that's really interesting. Really interesting. I'm gonna say it out, right? So Google was number 1. YouTube was number 2.
Did you get YouTube?
Yeah.
I didn't put YouTube.
Facebook was number 3.
Oh, Facebook.
I don't know why I didn't put any of these.
Right? Number 3,
No.
Pornhub.
Yes.
Number 4, X videos.
What's that?
I don't know, bro. Say wait. But don't ask too many questions in it. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Wait, so how many did you get in this one? So what did you get?
I got Google and YouTube.
I got Google, Pornhub, but was Netflix in it as well?
No.
Okay. So it's an even one again?
Yeah.
But what is that? What website are you using that?
So this is Statista.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
fine.
Is that a verified website? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we're equal on that one as well.
We're equal on that one.
So another that's 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm still getting points, bro. I don't get.
Yeah, I'm still getting points as well.
So you guys are getting a 1-1 again, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you? Last one.
Last one's gonna be decider.
The language.
I think I'll smash
I
it.
flopped it because I just realized I don't know why I did this.
Go on.
All right.
Go on, Skip.
All right, lads.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me.
Right.
Last question.
Which was?
5 most spoken languages in the world.
Okay.
Right. So, Hobbs, you want to start first?
Should have done patois. I've got English,
Mm-hmm.
French, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese.
Oh. I think you might have taken
Okay.
this one.
Oh.
I've gone for English,
Mm-hmm.
Latin, French, Spanish, Arabic.
Wow. Interesting. That's very, very,
Do you
very
know what? You
might
might
be
actually.
tight. It might- I
No,
think
no,
it's
I think
been
you got
tight.
it.
I
I
think
think
it's
you got
been
it.
tight.
I think you got it. I didn't realize.
Above you, it's a very, very good one. All right. I'm going to say it. Right, 5 most spoken languages are number 1, Chinese.
Oh, why did I think of that?
Chinese.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're on the right website on here? It's gotta be, man.
The language project.
Alright, go on. Just read out
This
the-
is the language
Just read out and let's
Okay,
see.
go on,
We'll
let's see.
see.
Number 1 was Chinese. Number 2 was Spanish.
Yes. You got that as well, innit?
Number 3 was English.
Yep.
Number 4 was Hindi. Or Hindustani or Urdu. I'll merge Urdu with
Yeah.
that as well. Number 5 was Arabic.
Ah, you got it.
So what is that? 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
And what is the previous scores?
What, the one last week?
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah. Listen. It should just be. No.
No, it's done now, bro. It's done.
Yeah. All right. So far I got what's my total?
So last week you got 2,
Yeah. Now I got 2. So 4.
Yeah.
You've got
3.
no
Yeah, I got 3.
3.
Yeah.
How?
Because if you got 2, I got 3 then.
Okay.
But actually, technically, because you guys drew, that should just be 0-0.
Or what we can do is we can go back onto answers and we can, instead of being a tiebreaker, if our top 5 is in the top 10, then that person in the top 10 can still get a
what
point.
we'll do is let's just leave it at 0. Let's just leave it at 0.
I think it needs to be 0 because
Yeah.
there was no winner
Yeah.
in any of those questions. So
Yeah.
it's the final one, man. Bro, otherwise
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Bro, otherwise, like, look.
So you got one.
Think about it, bro. When in the next round, bro, there's not enough questions for me to even compete.
Yeah, that is
fair
true.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
Either we keep it at 0 or we just go back onto the question and pick a winner from our questions.
No, let's just keep it at 0.
keep it at
Because
zero.
it's tough.
Keep it at zero.
Alright, so I'll go 1 this week then, yeah?
You got
Okay,
1, I got
right.
0.
Yeah.
So, guys, obviously the first 2 questions we done 0, like as in because you both scored the same. That's gonna cancel the scores. Cancel the scores out. It's gonna be 0-0. And then the last question, answer, you were the winner. So you get 1 point and
Hobbs on 0.
0.
Right, so
I'll
that's
happily take
2. So the overall tally: 2.
Hobbs on 2.
1 and
1. Next week is me and you.
Yeah.
Next week is me and you.
Yeah.
So basically, there's going to be one person. That'd be interesting. Imagine we all end up on twos.
Yeah.
And we'll have to have a final round.
You have to have a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
interesting,
Right,
interesting. Right, so that was top 5 for this week. Right, guys, moving on. So I've got a question for you this week, yeah? So this was another DM sent in to us. If you have more questions, guys, by the way, so please send them on to our TikTok or our Insta on our After 5 Club, or send us an email on after5club2023@gmail.com. This week's question is, my husband and I have been married for 3 years. We have a beautiful baby boy together, mashallah.
MashaAllah.
And I'm 4 months pregnant with another one.
Mashallah.
Since being married, I've still been living with in my mum's house because he can't provide for me.
Astaghfirullah.
He often throws his weight around and creates drama, and it's impossible to have a civilized discussion with his mum after an argument. My mum's elderly and it's taking a toll on her health, and my son gets scared it's becoming a toxic environment. To top it off, I recently caught him watching pornography and semi-naked women on Reels.
Huh?
Semi-naked women on Reels. So I'm guessing Insta and stuff like that, right? He always takes ages in the bathroom and sits outside in his car for ages before coming inside the house. I confronted him and he confided in his sister about this, and they think there's nothing wrong with this. I was particularly surprised at the sister's response. She said, so what, let him watch it. If he wants, what's the big deal? For me, this is a form of cheating, and it's no wonder there's no barakah in the relationship. He can't provide. What are your thoughts on this? So if you want me to summarize, basically...
Summarize again, bro.
It's
a long question.
It is a really long question. So it's husband and wife. Wife's already got a baby boy. She's pregnant with another one coming soon. But she's complaining, saying that the husband can't provide because she's still living with her mum.
So she's living with her mum. Where's he living?
Both of them are living with the mum.
Oh, they're both living with
In
the
her
mum.
mum's house.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he from back home? She probably hasn't said, right?
No. So
Okay.
yeah, they're living with the mum. She's saying he can't provide, and there's basically obviously arguments in the house.
Yeah.
And he's been caught watching inappropriate videos.
She's spoken to his sister.
He's spoken to his sister.
He's spoken to
his sister, and he's confided in his sister, and the sister's saying now there's nothing wrong with it, let him watch it, blah blah blah. So now she's saying there's no barakah in the relationship, and he's not really providing. What is he actually bringing to the table?
And also,
It's having
she
an
said
impact on her
mum's health.
Yeah, her mum's elderly, and it's having an impact on her mum's health.
Okay.
So that was that.
Whew.
What are your instant thoughts on this question?
Okay, bro, I'm going to be in and out of this one, yeah, because I'm still gauging my thoughts. Right. But, bro, my instant thoughts are... I understand, of course, like, look, job, income, all of these things, they can be very, very inconsistent at times. And, you know, like, there's people out there who lose their like permanent jobs or whatever. We don't know the full details of this, right? The question itself has got lots of questions in that one question, where you kind of need to know a little bit more information.
Yeah.
Right? But just answering that question very vaguely, I would say that, of course, as a man, you need to be a provider. You need to be able to support because you're not only just married, you've also got kids as well,
and a kid on the way.
Another kid on the way.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe definitely need to be a little bit more responsible. Does that mean if you can't afford a house where you're currently staying or around that area, does that mean you need to move out of the city or something like that and go to a more affordable area? That's, there's always ways around things, like, do you know what I mean? So because obviously, I mean, so this is what I'm saying. There could be two sides. Is the girl wanting to stay in that city or something like that, and not understanding the financial restrictions or constraints that the man may have to go through or something like that. So, and I'm not trying to knock the girl. I'm not trying to knock the man. I'm just trying to give an angle from both sides. To be fair, most men, they probably wouldn't want to live with the in-laws. So whereas culturally and traditionally, I think a lot of women kind of do accept that, and is considered or was considered more of a norm at one point. So for him to be able to do that, he's obviously, it takes a lot of courage for a man to do that, in all honesty, right? But nevertheless, what's his long-term goals? I think this is really important to have that discussion with him and actually try understanding how long are we planning to live like this. Obviously my mom is becoming elderly. Another important question is how many other people are living in that house. Has she got younger sisters? Has she got a younger brother? Is this gonna how many other people is it impacting? If it's one big house and the mother's gonna be all by herself, does the mother actually want them to move out? Do you know what I mean? There's so many more questions over here. But I think overall, I'm going to try summarizing it. Overall, as a man, you need to be more responsible for your wife, for your kids, and your newborn that is on its way. And so it's probably still relatively newly married, or still early days. But really, man, stop picking up your pace. Yeah.
I think from the female's perspective, I think once she get that sort of gauge that right, he's not really providing for me, everything else becomes an ick for her, man. Like, for example, like, because she said that he's not really providing. She's staying with the mum. So basically, he's got a free pass. Basically, he's not really. We don't know if he's covering the house sort of bills and stuff like that. We don't know that, innit? But basically, she's basically trying to say that he's not bringing anything to the table. So anything that comes after that is like, what are you doing, sort of thing? Like, what are you actually bringing to the table? What are you actually doing here, sort of thing, innit?
But can I just say to that, and that's a very valid point, right? But do girls and boys not see these things before they get married?
We don't know the specifics.
And this is what I'm trying to say. How was this person, or how was it presented to you? If you didn't know this person well enough before, right? How was he as an individual?
Surely they must have had conversations before.
Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Or where did this whole agreement of you guys moving in with your mother come in from? I think there's a lot of empty.
There's a lot of missing sort of piece of the jigsaw. But I think maybe what I'm guessing is because her mum is elderly and she's got health conditions, they probably came to an agreement. Okay, let's live together so that we can both look after the mum, and it's probably also saving money. There's no point living out if they're having to spend money on mortgage or rent or whatever have you. They're saving money at the same time looking after the mum as well. So they probably thought, you know what, it suits all parties. Let's stay here.
Well, then sometimes they might have moved out because there wasn't much adjustments working in the man's family. And do you know what I mean? So therefore he's probably decided, okay, right, I'll move down there or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'm giving too much benefit of the doubt. I don't know. I just like to think with a little bit more of an open head. But yeah, Hobbs, any thoughts?
For me, my first thing that I'm worried about when you read this out was the fact that in a marriage, right? Usually stuff like, they're talking about watching pornography and all of that stuff, confiding in your sister. First thing I would say is usually you're meant to keep that very private between you and your wife. You know, so I feel like for the man to have confided in his own sister about such a private topic, I feel like he shouldn't have done that in the first place. You know, there was no need. And the second one is, she was saying how it's having a toll on her mother's health. For me, when I feel like in a marriage, when you have problems like this, you should just keep it private between you and your partner, unless it gets to a stage where you actually need advice. So that's what the first thing that I've noticed as well is you're involving too many people. It's going to cause extra pressure for no reason.
It's quite odd for the guy to actually go to his sister. Usually it's like the woman's side, any sort of issues, they kind of tend to go to like the family members for advice and stuff. But this time he's gone straight to his sister.
But then there's once again another hidden bit there. If he's gone to his sister, how does she know what his sister is saying? Yeah. So did she speak to his sister, and now his sister has had a conversation with him for him to confide in her?
Or the sister's come back to her and said, look, he's come to me and said this. What's the problem? What's the issue?
Yeah, and or it could even be because I think there's something mentioned about debates and argument, and it's becoming toxic. Are they having these open discussions in a family where now he's thinking, you know what, my in-laws, they've got zero respect for me. Right, my wife isn't keeping our personal arguments confidential enough, and therefore now he's confiding in someone in his family because she's confiding with her family. Like, do you know what I mean? Like this. Mate, there could be other angles to this.
But to solve the issue, what would you say? What would you think is the best sort of advice to give?
I think from what I can see, it's very, very clear, and it kind of links in with what Hobbs has said. I think you need to keep your relationship issues a lot more confidential, and this is a common issue. What a lot of married people do. A lot of married people end up discussing their own personal issues with their mother, with their siblings, and all that sort of stuff. And word spread, right? Nothing, and you know, as word spreads, that kind of you kind of lose your partner's respect in your own family's eyes and all that sort of stuff. I think it's better to just be a little bit mature about it, discuss, and try working, and don't give up easily. Try working on ways to improve your relationship, and try to respect each other. Because look, at the end of the day, whatever the issues could be, it doesn't matter what it is. And I'm sure most experienced marriage or more mature marriages, people who have experienced, they'll probably agree. You know, there's an aspect of respecting each other's confidentiality, their personal life, do you know what I mean? Right? Everyone's got issues, right? And it's all fair trying to ask for advice, but when it becomes confrontational, and there's good advice, there's bad advice, right? So a good advice would be someone who can help you to build your tolerance, as well as, because look, every relation, I'm not saying a woman has to make compromises, or a man has to make compromises. I think both need to make compromises. It's not just down to one person. I think both people in a relationship need to make compromises, right? But it's about understanding that balance. So, for example, if I'm going to give one of my siblings an advice or something like that on how to deal with the situation in their own life, I would probably just say, look, listen, I hear you, and you know what, I would probably try this approach, but at the same time, look, you know, just give him or give her the benefit of the doubt that, you know, maybe they might have done this because of so and so and so and so. So always, if you're gonna give an advice, give it from both angles.
Unbiased advice.
Advice.
Yeah.
What about you, Ansar?
My best advice is, again, same. Keep it within in-house. But everyone's got a limit, haven't they? You can only keep so much in-house before it starts boiling over and starts, you know, who do I actually go to speak to? I don't want to actually go to people and ask for advice, but in this situation, I need to speak to someone. Otherwise, I'm just caging everything in. And it's going to get to a point where like everything's going to boil over. And then it's going to become even more toxic.
But I'll tell you the problem is with that. When people start seeking advice from family, from their sisters, from their brothers and all that sort of stuff, depending on the sort of nature that their family members could be, that can make the relationship more toxic as well, because basically now that impacts the way that sister-in-law could be with that brother-in-law, or for example, do you know what I mean?
100%.
I'm just simply trying to say, and now every time you're going to see your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law, or whoever, right, that can have that sort of, because, you know, as siblings we can forget about things. You know, my brother can slap me and get away with it. 3 days time, I'll be perfectly cool with it. Can someone else do that? Can
No.
someone else from my wife's family do that? Cool. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
The unfortunate fact is, your own parents and brothers, sisters, they're a lot more easily forgivable. Like if they say something horrible to you, you can easily forgive it. But when it's someone else, you just can't. You just can't. It's always in the back of your head. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I was going to add to that? To your advice. My advice is, you would rather, well, in my personal, what I think is, I would rather confide, because in an Asian community, we don't talk much about therapy, right? And I feel like it's a good topic to bring up, because I feel as though sometimes it's better speaking to someone anonymous about issues rather than your own family members. Because like you were saying as well, when you discuss stuff, private, confidential stuff with family members, it can make things awkward. People have that impression on you. It's very uncomfortable. Like if it was me and someone was to say whatever my relationship is with my missus, those issues and stuff within the family, I wouldn't want to see my family, like the family members, because it's too embarrassing. You're a man.
What I mean.
That's
what I mean, bro.
So I feel like for the sister that sent the DM, maybe try reaching out and going to seeing a therapy and seeing, what is the cause of all of this. There's a reason why your husband is, maybe not wanting to work, or maybe having a midlife crisis, or something, and it's something to work towards. Don't expect an instant, what's that called? A cure.
Yeah.
There's not a one like, oh, this is it, this will resolve it. I feel like you have to work slowly. He will probably still continue doing the things he's doing, but it's about slowly working towards a way where then eventually, he fixes up.
What do you think of the guy's point of view though now? Because obviously, like, from what the DM entails, basically she's having a go at the guy because he's not really pulling his weight. Kind of
I agree. He's not.
Right.
Come on.
So as a guy, pretend you're the guy now, and your missus comes up to you and saying, you know what, you're not doing much in the house, man. What are you doing? What are you actually doing? You're not paying the bills. You're messing up. You're watching stuff that you shouldn't be watching. Fix up. How are you reacting to that now? Are you going to take it in and be like, oh, you're absolutely right, I need to start fixing up? Or are you going to be like, completely go the other way and be like, nah, listen, I'm doing this. What are you doing? Are you going to become more agitated? Are you going to become more confrontational? Is it going to make things worse? What do you think?
We know what.
How would you react?
I think, you know what, look, we're so answering this completely from hearing one side of the story, completely hearing one side of the story, I would say go with the approach of sitting down with your husband, asking them, what is, how can we improve our relationship? First of all, because mate, there's definitely something not right. Like, do you know what I mean? If he's exploring certain other alternatives, websites, whatever, right? Then obviously something's not really right there, right? And then on top of that, it's becoming a toxic environment. Obviously, it seems as though the mother kind of wants them out as well, for her to express this. Whatever the reasons, the background of this is, I'm not saying he was right or she's right or whatever. I think the main thing is just trying to find out and try understanding each other, because there could be something else which is obviously dragging him, or which can also lead to like knock-on effects. Do you know what I mean? So I would say first of all, have a relaxed conversation, explain roles and responsibilities. If you need a mediator, probably pick someone outside of the family, right? And maybe just kind of gauge future plans and thoughts and stuff like that. Am I missing one of your questions?
Yeah, you completely ignored my question, bro.
Sorry. What was your question?
My question is, as a guy, you being in the guy's shoes, and the missus comes up to you and says, you know what, you're not doing enough in the house. Yeah. You're not pulling your weight.
How would you react?
How would you take it?
I would want to understand more. As a man, I would probably want to understand more. Like as in how am I not pulling my weight? What do you think I'm missing out on?
She's listed to you now. Look, you're not paying the bills.
Yeah.
You're coming home late. You're sitting in the car for God knows how long. You're not coming home. You're not looking after kids. You're not looking after mum. You're staying here for free pretty much. What are you doing? What are you actually doing?
But that's the thing, man. Like as a man, I probably would never do that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But what if you are, bro? That's the whole thing.
Oh, man, that's
how would you feel when your missus comes up to you and says that to you?
Do you know what's the truth? Really and truly, if you are doing what you just said, deep down you know it yourself you're doing it then.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not something where it's like, I'm shocked. Oh, what, this is the first time I heard of it.
Yeah.
It's one of them ones where,
denial.
you know what, you're
You're in
right.
denial, you're in denial.
You're in denial.
Yeah.
And the truth is, I feel like you just have to accept it and you just have to tell your missus, listen, you're right, let's work. You have to just form a plan. Like, listen, okay, you're right, I need to get back on track. Maybe, do you know what, at the end of the day, we're all humans. We're never always in a
Sometimes you need to hear it though.
Exactly.
Sometimes you need to hear it. Like,
You need
you're
that
not
slap
doing
on the
this.
face
Yeah,
sort of feeling.
you need that slap in the face. You actually need to hear
And then
it
you
from your
thank it later
missus.
on.
Yeah, of course. Because obviously in the moment our ego is gonna be hit.
100%.
Oh, raw. Like, how are you saying this to me? Like, I'm trying my best. I'm doing what I can, but yeah, it's still not enough. But in the moment, your ego is gonna be on the floor. But once that ego part is gone, I think a guy usually, most times than not, he will kind of fix up now. But after hearing it,
It depends on what.
Depends on the guy,
Your mental well-being, how it is. Because sometimes you could be so low where no matter what, you're just not doing anything. It's difficult, man, because there's only one side that we heard, so we can't really give advice because there's so many factors.
Mate, the thing is, I think what makes it really, really difficult for me to answer this question is, I can't think of many men
That do that.
who do that, and I think now, I think the trouble is, I'm literally just thinking to myself, what has driven this person to become that person? Like,
I have a feeling it must be on some drugs or something. It's an addiction.
No, but even like as in for someone to go to that direction where they're spending a lot of time in their car, trying to avoid home. You know, because now I'm trying to think of a different angle now, right? I'm just thinking, right, he's spending more time on his phone, in his car, spending a lot of time in the bathroom.
in the bathroom,
She mentioned
yeah,
as well.
he locked himself in the bathroom.
To be honest with you, some men are just naturally
Just take long.
naturally
In the
spend a lot
bathroom.
of time in the bathroom. And in all honesty, right, when you speak to a lot of men, they actually say, I just like to have my alone time. And the only place I've got
the
now
bathroom.
is the bathroom because I now have to share a room with someone else. No woman is going to understand this.
Yeah. Quick side question.
Yeah, go on.
Do you go on the phone in the bathroom?
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Do you?
That's the only time I get to go on my phone.
Yeah, this
That's
is what I'm
nasty,
saying.
man.
What do you mean?
What, do you not?
No. Why?
Why
would
is it
you?
nasty?
Because you're using your phone. Imagine your phone. You put it into air. Do you know how many bacteria in it? How much bacteria is in
Well,
the
they're just
bathroom?
floating around in
Yeah.
the air. So, bro, that bacteria is everywhere, though, isn't it?
No, but in the bathroom,
Yeah, but
in the bathroom, there's loads. It's like your.
I'm not gonna lie, that's when I catch up on my daily news, like
Yeah,
BBC
so do I.
News and
No, I
stuff.
can't do that, man.
And bro, any
No, sorry, not
bacteria-
BBC, Al Jazeera.
Bruv, listen. If it's floating around, then that means it's also sticking on your clothes as well, innit?
Yeah.
So then,
But you're in the bathroom, bro.
are you gonna chuck your clothes in the washing machine after you come out from the bathroom? Oh, that's
You
all-
can do.
that's
You can
all-
do. You can do. You can do.
That's some bakwas news, bro. That's some
Nah,
bakwas
that's
news.
bars, man.
It's
That's
too
bars.
child, bro,
That's
man.
nasty, bro. Imagine
Bro,
this potty goes on the phone and you point it to your face and all that.
Bro,
rubbish.
I wouldn't pick up phone
That
calls.
particle's already probably landed on my face, innit? Like,
Bro,
just because it's in the
Saki,
air.
I know you relate with me with this one. The worst feeling is when you're desperate for the loo, you go into the loo, but you left your phone.
Left your phone where?
Your phone is not with you in the loo.
So you have to go through a 30 phase, yeah, and not have a phone on you.
The number 2.
Yeah, but you don't have your phone,
yeah.
and you're just like you're just thinking to your head like you wish you had your phone.
Yeah.
No, I can't have bars, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry about that.
No.
A lot of people might disagree with us, but it's
you know,
just what
I'm
it
just
is.
gonna come back to that point that basically, you know, a lot of men, they can spend they can spend the whole day by themselves.
Yeah,
Right? They can. So it's okay for men to be able to spend a whole day by themselves and not feel bored, and not feel like
They need company.
they need company. They don't even have to go see their friends. They could just chill at home, spend the whole day watching TV. It makes no difference. But for a woman, I don't think that's the case.
No, not
Right?
at all.
And this is the thing. So a lot of men, when they get married, they realize, you know what, I now do not have my own space. I haven't got my own room. I haven't got my own freedom. Everything's gone. And yes, a lot of women would probably turn around and say, you know what, maybe you shouldn't have gotten married then.
Yeah.
Maybe right now is not the best time for you to get married. But what I'm trying to say is this is natural for men, right? And it doesn't matter about when you're going to get married. Someday they're going to have to make that sacrifice to move on with life, right? But I think it's very normal for a lot of men to be able to take the time in the car because that's the only time they're getting of their own freedom, or in the bathroom. You know, at least he's in your house. At least he's sitting in the car outside the house or something like that. I don't know. Like, how do you know he's sitting in the car? Because probably you can is probably in your vision, right?
She's looking outside the window.
Looking outside the window.
What are you doing?
Bro, the guy's silly. My advice would be park one road away from your house and be on your. That way he's not like he's causing a problem.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
Right, guys, I'm gonna summarize. Yeah. So with me, I feel like the pornography stuff. I think you can't really take that lightly. You can't really brush under the carpet. You have to address it with the guy. Sit him down and be like, you know what? Why do you feel like you need to turn to watching pornography in the current state that we are in? Because she's pregnant 4 months in, we've already got a child, right? All right, I get he's probably feeling like the attention switched from him to the children, and he's probably got responsibilities. Probably coming home thinking, you know what, I got all these responsibilities, but I'm not really getting my attention that I deserve from my missus. So that's probably why I'm doing it. But you need to again address it with him. Nothing goes without saying. You need to have that conversation with him and directly tackle the issue. And then in terms of like the contribution to a house, maybe come up with a solution. Be like, all right, cool. Let's think about how we can, I don't know, maybe rent, move out. I don't know the situation at home, but have that conversation and be like, all right, cool. These are the options. What can we actually go ahead with and think like, all right, this is the best solution for us, and then take it forward from there. I think that conversation needs to be had first and foremost before anything, and also everything needs to be on the table. Have a massive discussion, do a proper colossa, and then sit down and then go with that.
Yeah,
I think that's sound advice.
Sounds legit. That sounds very, very good. Just gonna extend some of your points there. So in my opinion, if I was to summarize, I'd say very similarly. You raised interesting points that what's the reasons why he's watching what he is. Could there be like a void in the relationship? Could there be more of a reason? You have to think a little bit more holistically when you're addressing this, and be ready to reflect on yourself as well. I'm not saying that's probably the only reason. Could even be old or bad habits, right? But I think yes, that does need to be addressed. I think secondly, the household situation. I think it would be interesting to know what your own expectations are. If you are planning to live with family, is this going to be a short-term thing? Is this going to be a long-term thing? If it's a long-term thing, maybe work out a plan in which how you and him are going to be contributing towards the house a little bit more, whether that be financially or whether that be good family time spending and stuff like that. Like, as in, because look, everyone's got their own circumstances, and obviously in the given current climate, depending on exactly where you're living and what the current financial situation is as well, you got to work with that. All right, so I think obviously it's a little bit unclear whether he's working or whether he's not, or whether he's what's his income like, or whether he's got other financial responsibilities like his own parents as well. Like, do you know what I mean? So there's multiple aspects over here. But I think you need to maybe think about it a little bit more, sort of with an open head, and try working out a longer term plan around this. That's it.
For a quick summary for me, I think both your advices are perfect, and my advice to the sister would be do it tactically, because one is normally a financial burden is, if you don't have that financial burden, it can clear up a lot of problems in your marriage. So the first thing is for the sister to help her husband get back on track. So the first thing would be, because you said he's a bum, I think he's not working and stuff like that, is find a solution or find a way to assist your husband in getting back to work. That would clear out a few problems. One is because when you're working, you guys even know yourself, you're distracted, you don't have time to do other things. So when you're working, a lot of the things where he's being a bum or he's not doing stuff, he'll be working, it will, that's already a lot of the things that you have issues with already ticked off. So first, help him get back on track. I would say don't go in all guns blazing saying you're not doing this. Be like, listen, let's get you back on track first. Then we'll discuss those things after. Let him find the job, get his feet on track. Because usually what tends to happen as well is when you are off from work, obviously you become quite confided within your own space. So when you start a job, you're already going to you're going to try to get the best impression of yourself. So the best version of yourself tends to come out. Because then when you're around colleagues and stuff, you don't want to look like a total idiot.
Yeah.
So that's when then okay, then things at home will start improving. Because you are what you do the most. And if you're at work most of the times and you're putting on a front of being the best version of yourself, usually that sticks with you. So that's what my advice would be first, and then work your way through and, you know, take those advice of discussing and, you know, finding a solution. So I think that's very important, is just getting into a routine again.
Is it working?
She
This
mentioned
is a bum. This is
a bum,
because he
yeah.
can't provide the bills. If imagine he's working and he doesn't
No,
pay
it's
the
just
bills.
that, it's just that I think my comments were contradicting yours, because I'm saying about his financial stuff. We don't know if he's working and stuff like that. But then you're
just says
saying
that he can't provide for me.
He can't provide.
he can't provide.
So find a
it's
way
still
to
a
help.
bit vague,
Yeah,
innit?
similar in the sense
Yeah.
of find a way to provide, or what he can do.
Yeah.
Because usually with us, with men, and you guys can agree as well, you know, when you are the provider, you get this other feeling that no money can buy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you're the boss. You're the boss of your
Yeah,
own
yeah.
yard. You're the breadwinner, whatever. So I feel like that in itself would help him mentally.
Yeah.
You'll give you that drive.
naturally.
You'll give you
Yeah,
that
it would
drive,
just
yeah.
give him that push.
Yeah.
But yeah.
100%. Hope that answers the question. Again, it's
Yeah.
just our opinion. Not really genuine advice, but yeah, please ask around, ask for advice from people that you respect and whatnot. Again,
Yeah.
don't take our opinion to heart.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that wraps up today's episode. Been enjoyable on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Guys listening on Spotify, please leave us a nice review. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Take care.
Couldn't be